Levitt, and I'm a member of Jews Against the Occupation here in New York. And we are having a protest because they're here at the Marriott tonight. They're holding a benefit for the Hebron Fund, which is an organization that, as it sounds, funds settlers, Jewish settlers in the city of Hebron, which is inside the West Bank in Palestine. And these particular settlers are a particularly nasty, violent, racist bunch. They've been documented attacking children on hundreds, literally hundreds of occasions, vandalism, assaults on adults and women, assaults on international volunteers, theft, property destruction, pretty much anything you can imagine. They're really bad news. Really violent bunch. They're associated with the settlers in Kiryat Arba, which was the base of Baruch Goldstein, who murdered, I think, 39 Palestinians while they were at prayer in the mosque. So it's just a really, really ugly bunch of folks, and they shouldn't be permitted to hold fundraisers here or anywhere else in the U.S., frankly. So we're here to oppose that.
They've been attacking them. They've closed down the center of Hebron, what used to be a thriving marketplace. And there's a fundraiser tonight for those settlers here at the Marriott. So we're here to protest. I participate in a group called Women in Black. We have a vigil every Thursday in Union Square about Israel's oppression of the Palestinians in defense of Palestinian human rights, saying that there's got to be a non-military way of resolving this. We're against the settlements. Close to 500,000 Jewish settlers living in the West Bank and East Jerusalem, which is all occupied territory, which the UN has year after year said should be given back, should be part of a Palestinian state, and they keep expanding the settlements, checkpoints, hundreds of checkpoints within the West Bank.
You should know, hey, hey, ho, ho, Hebron Fund has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho, Marriott, you should know, hey, Marriott has blood on his hands, Marriott has blood on his hands, Marriott has blood on his hands, Marriott has blood on his hands.
With a lot of love toward people, but the first place sometimes you start is you should save a little bit of that love for their own people, just a little bit, just a message.
Sir, there is no. I agree entirely. And to me, to me, the best way you show love is by trying to keep people's souls intact. And the stuff I have seen. Anyway.
This little girl on her way to school.
Killing
Stealing people's countries is always a good way to make friends.
Is not good.
We are a friend. Why they didn't build country before '67 war?
Do you know how much
Why?
land? Do you know how much land was owned by the Zionist movement in 1948?
I was in the army and I know everything.
Oh, I'm sure you know everything. Everything. So tell me, since you know everything.
10 generations I'm there.
Since you know everything.
10 generations.
That's great. So since you know everything, tell us, how much land did Jewish Israelis own in 1948? Did Zionists in 1948, how much land did they own before
We don't
the Nakba?
need any land. We didn't want the West Bank. Who come to fight with us?
That's because Zionists only own less than 7% of the land. So if you only own less than 7%, how did you end the 1948 war with 82%?
They lost the war, and
that's because you conquered 75% of mandate Palestine.
And I live there, and I know better than you.
Exactly. You participated in ethnic cleansing, and you're happy about it.
With them. But I don't want
You
to sit
stole
in the
all their
coffee and
land.
The best thing that anybody can do, except for folks who are already living in the area or something like that, but for donor folks, it's contact your representative, contact your congressman, your senator, or send a letter or call the president, the White House, right? Because this is a federal government issue, and let them know that you want to stop sending money to support Israel until Israel obeys human rights laws and respects the human rights and the property rights of Palestinians living in the West Bank and Gaza. That's really the best thing that anybody can do. And if we get enough voices saying that they want some actual balance in the treatment of this issue and this conflict, we may see improvements, because the United States has tremendous influence in this area. If people want more information, if they're interested in this issue, or if they're interested in trying to support Palestinian rights, the best thing they can do is go to this website. It's www.adalahnewyork.org. And there's a lot of information there, and there's people you can get in touch with for additional information, or if you have particular questions or requests that you want to follow up on.